Hi everyone, so today we are going to make a sunflower, a 4-leaf clover, a 3-leaf clover out of hearts. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to show you how to make the pollen, how to put this together. It's going to be a 2-part tutorial, but I'm really excited to show everyone. This will be a lot of fun. So stay tuned so I can show you all this neat stuff coming up. See you in a few seconds. Hi everyone. As you can see, I'm doing this by myself. My husband will be home to help me with some of it, but we're going to do this today. I wanted to get this done. So the first thing you're going to need is, I do not use the smooth round 6-inch disc. I use the ones that are green. All right. Otherwise, if it gets wet, it's going to roll right off. So I get this, it's like 5.7 inches round. So your 6-inch foam ball will do. You're going to cut it in half. Then you can use nutmeg, or you can use regular brown with this, okay? So you're going to paint your foam disc, half of it. And then, if you guys remember, this winter, I told everybody, please go buy up your Dollar Tree fake snow, because they sell the micro beads that I use to make the pollen, and they also sell the ones that are a little bit bigger, as far as this size. And any size, it depends on how you want it to look, you can use. Okay? But they sell the real teeny tiny micro beads, which is good when I use the string pollen that we will be doing this spring and summer. We have a lot of flowers we're going to do. You're going to need glue. And you are going to need, I put mine on a plastic plate when I'm working with this. So you're going to need a paintbrush, paint. You're going to want to cut that, paint it, and then let it dry, okay? You're going to take your, and these are a little, they're not the big beads and they're not the micro. These are, it's like 0.13 to 15. There are a whole bunch of different little ones put together. And I got these from Sorrento's Crafts. Okay? And you can get those on Amazon. I'm going to put those all in here because I end up putting them in a Ziploc bag, or like I told everybody, get your, I'll show you because I have different colors too that I use. So you can get your Tupperware, and you can save it in Tupperware, which is great because anytime you're done with the leftover, you can put in that, or you can use your Ziplocs. So you're going to need a lot of glue for this. You're also going to need your primer, your clear acrylic. It dries clear, and it helps weatherproof your centers. So what I do is, if you don't pre-dye these to brown, and you don't need to, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go over this because everybody, you know, if you saw my old tutorials, I do this already. So we are just doing something a little bit fun today and different. So you're just going to put your glue all the way around this. Be very careful that you don't burn yourself. Please wear your finger guards if you're not very good with the glue, because you can burn yourself. That's all you're going to do, and you just take it, follow it over your plate. This is the easiest way to get this. And see, we're starting to form our pollen. So we're doing a round one. If you're going to do my old sunshine wreath with the where I carve out the center, you'll have to watch that. and I show you how to do the pine cone centers on your foam disc, which I will show you. I have another flower we're doing with that. Our magnolia, we will be using that design. So, oh, my husband must be getting home. So, you're just going to keep going over this. So, because we're using so much glue, the best thing for you to do, they sell, I'm going to show you, and you do want to coat this. You want to get some coats on this because you want it to look as realistic as possible. And you can dye these. Just remember that dye runs, so you need to use your acrylic, alright? Because I have different colors. You can also buy them pre-done. Just, you still have to do the acrylic or the dye is going to run. So they sell the 5 feet long glue sticks that you can use. And that's what I would recommend. You can get it from Walmart or Hobby Lobby when doing this project, because it takes a lot of glue. Alright? So as we start to cover this, then you're going to paint over this brown again. And we're going to go over a little bit of that. So I'm going to go off camera, and I'm going to finish this. So I'm going to finish, and I'm going to coat it. And you want to try to get this, I double coat mine because I like it to look very realistic. And if you know anything, we're doing a bubble sunflower center, the round one. I also have the flat ones that I show you how to do in my tutorial on how to make my centers. I have a tutorial showing everybody how to do this. Alright? So, it's Carmen's Enchanted Centers, and I go over this. So I am going to finish this up. Then I'm going to put a coat of brown paint on it. Then I'm going to coat it down with a clear acrylic paint. And I'm going to let it dry. I have what I use, and it's the easiest method as far as having a crafty area. I use, you know, your plastic containers. This is what I use to paint on, and then I have a piece of plexiglass under it as well. So, because you don't want to dirty up your table, okay? So I'm going to finish this off camera, but when I get back with you, I'll show you while it's drying what it's supposed to look like, and we'll go over making the center, because we got to cut it, you got to make the centers, and it is going to be a little bit of work, but it's well worth it. This piece can be on the exterior of your house. It can be in a room as home decor. And there's several ways that we make it. So this is a nice, fun, great piece to make. Alright? So, hi guys. Let me take my glasses off. I will be right back. Okay guys, so the center is drying. I just wanted to show you a close-up of this. And this is with the acrylic matte medium that you put over it to seal it. You have to put a sealant on it because if it gets wet, the brown will drip over your mesh and it will ruin it. So you have to seal it. If it's in the house, even with moisture, I personally would still seal it. It's not a requirement if it's inside the house, but anything exterior, always seal it, okay? So what I am going to tell you is I have 2 different types of glue guns. You want to do an electric glue gun, not a cordless, because you are going to be constantly putting that glue on, and if you use the cordless, it's going to not be so hot, and then you have to stick it back on to heat up. So it's best that you use your plug-in glue gun. And I have the one from Lowe's, which is a craft and wood glue gun that's really hot and it works really, really well. So I'm going to move this stuff over so we can start on the frame and cut the mesh. So I will be right back. Hi guys, so welcome to my channel. As you know, we just started making the sunflower center. It's now drying, which I went over. Okay, so what I am using is the daffodil yellow from Paper Mart. And we might be able to get away with one roll. I'm not yet sure yet. I'm using the lime green and the two-tone green because I'm going to put over the lime green. I'm going to make this most realistic as possible. Also, we are making a 4-leaf clover, or if you wanted to, we can make a 3-leaf clover. And all you do is you put your, just going to take your Dollar Tree frames and we zip tie it. Now the fun part about this is I used a stem from an old sunflower that I paid like $2 for from Walmart. And I'm going to show you how to put this in and make a 3-leaf or a 4-leaf clover. Okay? So this is your 3-leaf, right? And we're going to do a 4-leaf and a sunflower. So first we're doing the sunflower, but before I show you this, this is what I wanted to show you. Back in the balloons department at Dollar Tree, you can take these little things, they're $1. And this is all I found that had little 3-leaf clovers on it, and I want to decorate the 4-leaf clover. You can pull it out. It comes right out. Take the paper off, and guess what? You have paperweights. So you can use this as a spray, and you can use the bottoms of it as paperweights. How about that? 2-in-1. Nice and easy to do. So all you're going to do is you're going to take your zip ties, and this will go down. As we place the center on, the gravity of this will hold it down. The center is the key to hold this down as far as your sunflower goes. So what I do want to show you is you're going to put your zip ties, and the way I did it is I put, there's probably 1, 2, 3, there's 3 going over this. So you're going to go over it, over it, over it. I do 4 to put that on. 2 on each side frames of your bar, 1 over it, and then 1 zigzag over it. All the way down to hold this together, okay? And that's what you got to do. So 2 here, 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 and then 4 here. And I'll just explain it real quick. So what I mean by that is you're going to put your frames together, and then what I do is right over the creases right here, you're going to take your zip tie in between the 2 bars, and I try to keep them right around the ridges, the frame. So we're going to go here to here. Of course, take your tag off. I'm just showing you because we're working on this sunflower right now. And then you take it again and you're overlapping it, but going the opposite way. That's going to keep it together. So you're going to go over all your bridges to hold it in, all right? And then when you do the center down here, you have to go over these 2, and then if you're going to do a 3-leaf, you got to go over the 3rd and a 4-leaf for the 4, as you can see right here, okay? And that's all you're doing, and you cut them off. That's all we do. And we're making our clovers. It's really, really cute. So these are really big pieces. They're for the exterior of your house or interior of your home. They're beautiful pieces. So it's home decor we're working on today. So I am going to go ahead. We do need to cut our mesh. So I'm going to move this out of the way, cut the mesh, and then we're going to work on our sunflower. And then tomorrow I have part 2, or the next day, and we will work on our clover. Okay? So I'll see you in a few seconds. Hi guys! Okay, so I redesigned the big huge sunflower we're making, and we are actually going to use the 21-inch daffodil yellow from Paper Mart, the two-toned emerald gold green from Paper Mart, the yellow gold two-toned from Paper Mart, and we are using moss. All from Paper Mart. All Paper Mart products. And what you're going to do is, like I showed you earlier, we use the bottoms of the 4-leaf clover spray that I found at Dollar Tree to hold your mesh down. What we're going to do is you're going to cut all 21 inches in 10-inch pieces. Less material and cheaper. Okay? So I will tell you how many we need, but they're going to be in all 10 inches. And as you know, I use the rotary power cutters, Skill or Works. They look just like a rotary cutter, but they're power operated and they can cut up to 15 pieces at once. Right? So I'm going to cut one more piece. Just wanted to show you because I redesigned this yesterday. And then I wanted to tell you something before we get started. Before I go and get the sunflower out and we start putting it all together. I did some of it last night. Awesome job. This makes it so much easier, by the way. There you go. And I have a tutorial for all my new people on this. So, last night, my son says to me, Mom, I'm getting old. And I said, son, you don't know what getting old is. He goes, well, I'm almost 30. And I said, no, you don't know what getting old is until you start waking up and your body starts popping everywhere and you don't know which way it's coming from or what hurts most, what aches you need medicine for. I said, you have no idea. I said, or when you have to wear readers like I do and they hang down your nose and you're looking down to read something or up to see, you know, your 20/20 vision, the TV. I said, that's when you know you're getting old. When the doctor tells you, oh, honey, there's nothing wrong with your eyes. You just need readers. You're over the age of 40 plus. I said, that's when you know you're starting to get old. He said, Mom, thanks. You make me feel so much better today. It was just cute. I had to share it. So anyways, they are off to the doctors. If they get here while I'm still working on it, because I'm keeping the grandbabies for a little while. Well, Theo, at least, the little one, has a lot of appointments. He's not feeling well again. You'll probably see Theo in here helping his Mima put this sunflower together. So, stay tuned, and we're going to finish this up, okay? See you in a few seconds. Okay, guys, so, like I said, I redesigned this. And I'm actually using different colors than I used before. So, what I normally do is I use the 10-inch by 10, but it's just way too much when you can make it look like a beautiful flower using your 21-inch. Okay? So we're going to layer it. As you see, I already started. And I'm going to show you how to do this. So you're going to take your petals, pull it, just like I showed you on my Valentine's flower. And you're just going to twist it so it's facing upwards. Or you can take it and just twist it up. Okay, because this is just going to layer. Alright? So right now, all you're doing is we're going in every single center around here, and then we'll start putting on the leaves. So you want to go into every corner, bracket of the heart. You're going to think it's a lot of work, but it's very worth it once we're done. It is a big piece, too. Good thing about this is, unlike my other flowers, because you have this base on it, you have less chance of it sticking to stuff and fraying because you have this underneath base holding the mesh up. So it actually preserves your flower. So I like it. It's just a big flower. So as you start to layer this, it's going to start to overlay. And it's going to start to look like a flower. Corner, corner, right in the center. And these are 21 by 10. So you want to pull in a corner to give it that little point. Okay? Squeeze it. You have two ways. Slight tilt to the side. Alright, or you can go in half. I like the slight tilt to the side. And we can double layer it too. You can put one on top of each other. But remember, you're already layering it. Because we're going over it, every single little bar that's on this heart is layering already. So, and we still have to put our yellow gold and our green underneath. So, yellow gold goes on top. I do want to try to make sure that this lays right. This is why. And your adhesive will keep it so it's down as well. It helps shape it. So this is the best way and the cheapest way to make this. So the other way is a little more expensive. So I'm trying to keep the cost down for everyone. So again, corner, corner, pull in half. Try to shape these petals. You still want to shape them to look like a sunflower. As you're putting your zip ties down over the little bars here, make sure that this is laying so it's shaped. That way you don't have to mess with it afterwards, because once you tighten it, it should shape it down. See how it's starting to layer up like a sunflower? This is what I did. So now, as you got your outer layer, and you're going to see, because I'm going to show you how I got it like this. Now as we got our outer layer on each little crevice here, you're going to put one right here in the center. It was nice to have a little break with the kids. I enjoyed myself. Plus I had to let the center, it does take a while to dry. So remember, this is like a 2-day project. You have to have that center dried before you put it on, or the brown is going to discolor your petals, because it can leak. Because paint is liquid and foam holds liquid, so you got to make sure that's dry. So you can take your, now you have two choices. You can go right here, or you can do as I did and just go around the little loopy part instead of putting it right there. Because once it's all done, it stays. So you just want to be able to layer this so it starts to cover this bar. Remember, we're not doing the center. That center, we need to put the center there. So you don't do the center. See how it just layered up? We didn't use a lot of product either. And it's already layering up. Yes, I use rocks to hold it down because we're forming this. I'm going to put one right here. corner and corner, and the center. Twist, and I'm going to move the camera a little bit outwards because this is extremely close. I just wanted you guys to see this. And yes, my doctor did tell me I'm not a young chick anymore. I'm in the South, so they're a little blunt here. But he made me see the light when I said, I think I'm going blind. I have a brain tumor and I can't see anymore and blah, blah, blah. And he said, it's not the tumor. It's your age. The older you get, you need readers, like Santa Claus. Which is true, because I can see far away perfect. It's just the reader. So in the center, twist. I like to do the twist. And I like to layer this up. See how it's layered there? We're going to go on the other one right here. Around the little corner there. Flat side always in and there's zip ties, okay? If you don't hear that pull, the teeth getting it, then you're putting it on lopsided or it's a bad zip tie. Most of the time it's because it's twisted up. Look at how we're covering that. I'm going to put one more right there. See how nice this is starting to cover up? Really pretty. Look at, we didn't use that many yet. Oh, so I have a viewer, and I love her. And you know how I get the little spider webs on my flowers? And I'm like, yes, you get spider webs, you have to take it off. It's from the glue. She told me about learning from another lady about the hair dryer. I used it, it works. That was an awesome tip. Thank you. So my Hobby Lobby glue gun, the cordless, I had been having a hard time this last time putting it on and the light coming on and it heating. And I looked inside it and there was glue melted in it. And no wonder it wasn't hitting to charge right. I took the blow dryer. I heated it, melted the glue out, wiped it out, and now the charger works great. So anyone that has a hot glue gun that's cordless, look inside where it attaches and charges. There could be glue in there that dripped in there. Take a blow, make sure it's unplugged. Take a blow dryer, heat the center of it, wipe it out. As simple as that. That is the coolest trick ever. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciated that. That was an awesome tip. I love having a craft show. I love this. This is awesome. See, we learn from each other. That's the blessings of meeting people. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So over the little ridge right here, again, we're layering it. And remember, we still have to use other colors too. So you don't want to overdo your yellow. So that's about as much yellow as I am going to use because we have our other 3 colors, okay? So let's look. Take that back. I think I need to put one right there. So if you see through it, it's because you're missing an angle. I have one right here. I have it everywhere else but right here. So I just need one more piece. So see, it didn't take that much because I didn't cut a lot. So pull corner to corner, twist. Now you can use the doubles because I do that on my other flowers. You can take the gold and the yellow. Just remember with the 21 inch, it's harder to handle 2 pieces at once. So, I mean, you can do it because I'm probably going to do that with the leaves. It's just placing your yellow. I'm very particular because I want it to look like a sunflower. So, right here over the ridge. Pull it in. Sure it's nice and shaped. Look at that. Do you not see the sunflower starting to form? I do. Let's see if I missed anywhere else. Right here. So you'll start to see where you need other pieces added as you go through it. I think that was the last one I cut, so I'll need to cut one more. Yep. Great part about this is I only used half of a roll. And if you know how to measure, and you're used to your little machine, everybody's using the zip snip, so I'll show you. Just take it. Look how easy that was. That easy. Just for one more piece. Pull. Twist. Half a twist. Right here over the ridge. That should be our last one. That was half a roll of yellow I used so far. Half a roll. So we are using less product to make a beautiful flower. So that's what I was excited about. I had to play with it because I used a 10-inch last time I did this, which was for a big piece that a customer ordered a couple of years ago. So here we go. Like I said before, exterior of the house or our room. This is a home decor. Okay. These are fizzers. I got them from Lowe's. Alright, look at how pretty. So now we're going to start working on the outer layer, but you do want to add some gold, and I probably cut too much because we're not going to use all this gold. But you know sunflowers are not just yellow, and this is yellow gold. This is going to give it that little shine. It's the two-toned. And all I want to do is just go over it. Just go over it enough to give it that little bit of luster, the little bit of shine. Like I said, we are not going to need a lot of this one. So I probably cut way too much of this. Only to highlight it. That's all you're doing. You're just highlighting it. We do not need a lot. Look at how pretty that is. It's just a shiny, and it's yellow gold, two-tone. It's like a sheer. It's really, really pretty. I love working with the two-tones. Yes, all of this is from Paper Mart, one of my favorite companies. So pull And I'm going to move the camera out to finish this. I just wanted to do this so you guys can get a close-up. But I think I need to move it out because we're going to start doing more of the exterior, of the flower. Just the corners is all we need. So you're going to go over each ridge. I think I need some more there. You don't want to fill this up too much because we need to be able to attach the center. So try to go not so much in the triangle but around it of your heart. See, we're just shining it up. Isn't that really pretty color? Alright, and this looks more filled because remember I was working with this side already. So, and this is moved up because these move up and down on here. So this does move up and down. So you can add more if you feel you need to. You really don't. Pull corner to corner. Grab it, twist, have a twist up. See, there's the corner right there. So all it is the zip tie moved a little. That's all it is. And I was working, like I said, I was pre-doing this so I could show everybody. New ways of making this. Every year I come up with something new, so I love it. Don't get these center bars. You can get all the way to the corner, but not this part. Not the inside. We need that. Now see how I'm started applying it? It's beautiful. And I had already added some there too. So it's overlayering. Cool. Trying to make sure you guys can see. Cool. Corner, corner, center, in half, twist up. It's like a old-fashioned single petal. Look how pretty it's overlayering. The gold is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. See how pretty that is? Beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to go get, because it's in the AM, guys. It's early in the morning. My son had to take a drive. My grandson, as youngest angel baby, has all these doctor's appointments, as most of y'all know, and he has therapy, and they went to go do all that, and then they're headed back. So he didn't want me to. He knew I was busy. He didn't want. I would have kept Theo, but like I said, I'm keeping him all weekend, so you will probably see him while we are working on this and the 4-leaf clover. And I'm actually going to do probably a 3-leaf, but show you the whole thing. So you can do either or. And like I said, I think I cut too much. But you do want to overlayer that. So you only need, the most you're going to need is about half a roll of your yellow, maybe a little more than half, because this is how much I have left that I cut. Probably a little more than a half. And it depends on how layered you want your sunflower to look. And about maybe 1/4 of a roll of your yellow gold and your green emerald gold and your moss. You don't need a lot, not a lot at all. The most we use is the yellow, because you layer the yellow up, and then we lay this over to give it color and texture. All right? What I am going to do is I'm going to let you go. I'm going to zoom this camera out a little bit because you need to be able to see the whole entire thing. So you are going to see part of my body more, not just my hands. If I can get the camera angled for you to see my face and the table, I will. Just remember, my husband is active duty. He has been working a lot. So he's not even home. If he comes home early enough, then he'll do some of the camera work, okay? I try to get him to do some. He's really, really busy, so I am trying to do this all on my own. He is going to try to help me do the 4-leaf clover so you guys can see me more, okay? So I will see you in a few seconds. You can put me on pause, finish up your sunflower, and then unpause me so we can do it together. Because I gave you the basis of it. It's not that hard to do. I have a lot of students that do this with me. So why don't you do that? Why don't you finish up layering your yellow and your yellow gold. Put me on pause, and then unpause me, and then we will do the greens on this. So, but I do need to angle this more, and I'll put these on. I'll put the last 4 of the yellow gold on, and if I need more than this, I will let you know, okay? So I honestly don't think we're going to need any more, because we're more than halfway done with this already. So, we got 1, 2, 1, 2, one right here. Yeah, I don't think we need any more. I think this is going to be fine, because once this lays over it, right, because we're doing the angles, remember that. Once it starts to lay over it, and I put the last one there, I think we're done. Alright? So I will see you in a few seconds. Oh, one more thing. Thank you for all your support, love, all my grandmas. Oh, I love my grandmas and grandpas. Awesome team. Everybody, thank you. We are almost at 7,000 subscribers, guys. In less than 2.5 weeks, we have bolted up a lot. So, and we are almost, we are like 25,000 views away from giving away that Pro Bow large hand. So we were almost at our 500,000 view goal. So thank you. We will be doing live for a video for me to give you all the information on the drawing, and then we're going to do live, and Theo's going to pick the name out of a big container with all your names in it, and it'll be live. I'll give you a date, a time, and all that, and that is going to be very shortly. So thank you guys so much. Without you, none of this is possible. I love and appreciate every one of you. And like I said, I have warriors of pink on here. I have teens. I have young adults. I have single mothers. I have a lot of grandmas. And I love my grandmas because I'm a grandma. I have a lot of even just everybody, every nationality, everyone. And we all came together as one family. And I appreciate every one of you. And I am so happy to announce this. Remember I told you I had 15 gentlemen? I have almost 35 gentlemen doing crafts on my channel, watching my tutorials. So I am so proud. And there are young gentlemen, there are teen gentlemen, and there are my gentlemen. So we're of all ages, so happy. We have men and women on here in every race, and we are all together, and we are all loving, so thank you for that. So we will be right back with this. So see you in a few seconds. Hi guys, so before we finish up this huge sunflower, which you're going to love, I do want to go over this. This is a $2 daisy that I got from Walmart. And this will be the stem of the 3-leaf or 4-leaf clover that we're going to be making next out of the hearts. Okay, so we'll be doing this project next. However, I think I already went over this. This came out of this. It was in the Dollar Tree in the back, and it has, it's to hold your balloons down and stuff. I took it out. We'll be using this as part of our spray on our 3 or 4-leaf clover. Okay, and then you can use this for a paperweight. How about that for $1? Alright, so, as you know, I already said I redesigned this, so it took a lot of work. I do have a smaller one. We'll be using the 10-inch, but for this particular one, we use 21-inch mesh. What you are going to need is half a roll of the yellow gold from Paper Mart. And I cut it in 10 inches, 21 by 10. You're going to need a little more than half of your daffodil yellow from Paper Mart, and they do have both of these in stock because I checked. Also from Paper Mart, we have our moss green. We almost used the whole thing of this, and I'll go over that with you. And then our emerald two-tone gold for the leaves. I wanted this to be bright. This goes outside or in. It's a wall piece, a big, huge centerpiece. And it is gorgeous. So I did leave sections out. I'll section out so I can finish up the leaves with you because I showed you how to do the petals. So we will be doing this together. All right. Sorry guys, I have a lot that we're doing all at once. So then we have my invention of the pollen centers that I started yesterday. So now this is new, okay? I redesigned the centers for a reason. So you're going to take your plastic canvas and you're going to glue it onto the back. And I am going to take floral picks. And what I do is while the glue is hot, and please, 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 I have a lot of teens and young adults and a lot of new people, wear your finger protectives. Okay, you can get them at Craft Outlet. You can get them on Amazon. Please wear them. You're going to press this down and you're going to apply 4 of these to hold it down of your floral pins. Okay. Then you're going to take 4 more, and you're going to take your floral wire, and you're going to cut it about 28 to 30 because this holds the center down. Okay, as you see, I have rocks. This is the whole reason why I'm doing this. We're not doing the plastic canvas in the center. We are doing my invention. That I wanted to do something a little bit new. So you're going to take your floral pick, put it over, just like if you were to use your T-pin, tie it on And I like to do it in a knot, and it's 26 gauge, okay? You need it long enough to go over that center and to hold it nice and tightly down. Now remember what I said, use an electric glue gun, because it takes so much glue and you're not going to sit there and it cools down. Also, I do want to thank again to my sweet, let this dry before we put it on, to my very, very sweet, adorable follower that told me about the blow dryer for the spider webs on my wreaths, to take it and it takes it off. It works. So when you use any type of cordless glue gun, you're going to get a little glue in there, and it's going to make it hard to catch that charge. And that's with any, see? And you have to move it around. Best thing to do, unplug this, and I've already said it through the tutorial. Unplug it, make sure it's unplugged from the wall, take a blow dryer and melt that glue and wipe it out, and then you'll get your nice charge. Glue drips in there, and that's what's going on. So you need to get the glue out. See, it'll stop and go. That's what's going on with your cordless. I had someone ask. So now we know. All thanks to a viewer. Thank you so much. Okay, so you're going to need, and like I said, this is a lot less product than everybody thinks. I used one roll of each and not a whole roll. So when applying this, let me get my zip ties. When applying your mesh, we are doing a simple petals and leaves are done all the same way. All the same way, except you're going to have these spiral out a little more because this is on your outer edge. You're going to take it, and all you're going to do is just pull on the very ends. Grab it in the center. So with the petals, I do like half a little twist to shape them when we do this. With our leaves, we're just going to take it, and I'm going to move our mesh so you guys can see. Because you really need to see how we do this. We are not using the center bars, okay? Take your rocks, whatever you can, to hold it down, because this does take it, as you see. You're not using your outer bar. This is how we hang it. Once this is all zip tied together, this is nice and sturdy, and it's not going to bend or do anything. It keeps its shape. So you're going to take it, and let's get this shaped a little bit better. I like to try to move it around so it's shaped pretty. You're going to take your second bar. You're just going to go over it, and you're going to use the little corners and through it. Add as many petals as you want to make it look pretty. You want this to be layered. Make sure that your zip tie is flat side in. All we do is we take our two-toned emerald gold, take the ends, pull it, grab it, and right underneath it, right here, we're going to take it and we're going to overlap it. So you have these two beautiful colors coming out. That's all. So yes, you use your hearts. I use a couple there too. You just want to, if you have the bar there, you can use the bar. Now you want your heart not to look like a heart. You want it to look round. So we sit there and ply your leaves all the way around in layers. And because we're applying them in different lengths, it looks round and it looks real. Biggest part, it looks real. Again, this is your moss. Pull, grab, I'm not doing the whole entire thing because that would take 8 hours, guys. And I know this is Not something you can do in an hour. This is a big job. But the zip snip or the skill helps in your cutting. So without that, you would be doing this for hours and hours and hours. Gotta say, it really helps. Pull, grab, bend, right underneath it. Apply more. I did not make this tutorial for any YouTube subscribers to copy me and remake this. I made this for all my followers to make and learn. This is a big project. Big, big, big. Okay, here we go. So you can push it over and see how it's layering out. Once this is pulled down with the center, this will always be out a little bit, but this will flatten down. Okay, the gravity of the center will flatten it. What I will say is I made this in honor of my warriors in pink, particularly Miss Sandy Cass. Brighter days, honey. Brighter days, new beginnings. I hope this makes you smile. Something to brighten her day. I'm so proud of her. So we're going to take this and go underneath. Pull it up. See how pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. And as you see, it doesn't really take as much as you think. We're layering it, and it's falling all together nice and beautiful. I do like to, because I'm picky. I like the loopies on it, but I'm really particular. Got this little corner. And we're going to pull it up just a little bit. See how easy that section was? Once you get the hang of this, it's not hard to do. And then you take your leftovers and just fill where you start to see it. And see, all this is covered by your green, and then you have the illusion of your daffodil yellow and your yellow gold. So it just comes together. And I'm going to hang this up, find a place when we're done, so you guys can actually see how huge this thing is. It is huge. So I've done these for about 5 years. I've done flowers for about 15, in case everybody wants to know. It was my husband who kept on telling me I needed to start doing the YouTube videos. So I've been doing these for a very long time. But I do a daisy, and it's a different cut and different lengths. I wanted to do something that wasn't so complicated. So if you bought the 10-inch, take your 10-inch, because I have cut that up too. Those of you that bought your 10-inch, because we're cutting these from 21 to 10 inches, so this is really easy. Pull it out and make your 18 to 21 inch cuts. And then you just pull on the centers and you make your flowers. Easy as that. So if you only have 10-inch, we can work with 10-inch too, okay? So I'm doing a dual tutorial on 2 ways. Awesomeness. Here we go. And as you see, we are almost done with this section. It is a little lengthy, so take your breaks, ladies. Don't sit there and bend, because this is not a job that takes you where you can sit down and do this. This is something you want to actually work over once it gets to a certain diameter. So take your time and do this, because it's worth it once you get your beautifulness afterwards. It's so pretty. ladies and gentlemen. I have a lot of guys too. So here we go. We're layering it again. That's all we're doing. And I have a bunch of new flowers everybody is so excited about that I've already told everyone. Yes, we are doing my famous Magnolian. Will be our big flower. We're doing after the 4-leaf clover, and I have another Valentine's Day we're doing. So I might need a couple more than I originally anticipated. Maybe not. See how it's layering? So you can move that up. We may not need it. Pull, pull, nice and pretty. Fold, very beautiful. Great project for our 4-H club, for our high schoolers. We bought sunflowers last year, right? We did. And we planted them out front from our local high school. This is a great, great project to put in the high school. Very beautiful. You can put it right on the wall. It's a big, beautiful piece. And they will love to do this. So for my young teens that are in 4-H, this is a great project for you. Here we go. My young adults, I mean. I love you guys. Yes, I will be putting a P.O. box. I have been requested. A lot of my viewers want to write and stuff like that. So we are going to go get a P.O. box for everybody. And I'll be putting that up soon. So as you see, one more piece should do it. Well, 2. If I think I need more, I'll cut more. This all comes together and it blends in. Alright guys, so cable tie gun. I tried it. I'm okay with it. If you have severe arthritis, yes, that's a definite saver. As far as on your putting it, you still have to place the zip tie around the bar and put it in, and it pulls it and it cuts it off. But I like to pull with my hands because I can get it tighter to me. But the cable tie gun is good. I will show you at one point when I have a smaller project. It just takes too long for me. It's quicker for me to just zip it on and go. I'm just being honest. But if you have trouble with your hands, that is a good tool to have. There we go. I think that's enough, don't you? I sure do. And because of putting the center in and doing all this, you do need to spray this. This goes outside. We'll go over that too. You don't have to cover the back. The back is all zip tied, nice and clean back, guys. No canvas showing or anything. Very, very little. Shape your leaves, petals. See this? This is why I don't do the whole, let me make sure that I'm pulled up. Do the whole center is because this is where we're going to pull it through. You have 4, and we have 4. 4 of your, so one hand underneath. 1, 2, 3, and believe me, it's sturdy, so you don't have to worry. Please don't over over pull either. People can over pull it as well. Or gather with the hand underneath. All four. Look how big this is. I have my pollen. Believe me, I'm working on tons of stuff right now, so forgive me. So now you have 4 sets of strings in here. Tie. Tie. See what I mean? You don't need to cover the back. It's all up to you if you want to. Take the 2 sets you tied. Tie again. 26 gauge is easy to use. Tie again. Look at, nice and flat. Now, options. You can either take it and personally, I would just take it under, nice and secure. This is just me. You don't have to, but I would. You can take your foam backs. You can cut them. They come in 10 by 12. And you can cover each piece if that's what you guys want to do. I am not doing that today. And you can use the zip tie method and cover the whole back of this. So, if you've seen me before, I've shown you how to use the hole puncher, use the 10 by 12 inch foams, and you can cut out each heart and you can cover it up. This is perfectly fine. It's not going to, because you have the bends in here where we worked it, everything's facing up, it's not going to scratch the interior or the wall. This is inside. So I like to make this as secure as possible. All right. Take a tiny bit of glue, push this down. Just a little bit. Remember, it's just going over that plastic canvas, so it's not going to hurt anything. Secure it. Just gives it a little extra. Plus it drips down. Let it dry a few minutes. And then we have our bees. And I got these from Craft Outlet. It's craftoutlet.com. Remember, I get things from everywhere, and everyone's going to ask. So while this is drying, before we put our bees on, I always trim this, and you can put your bees on and you can spray it. So this is all perfectly fine. Even the pollen's fine to spray. Remember, when using the pollen, you have to use your clear acrylic paint over the paint or it will drip when it gets wet. That seals that paint in. And I showed that at the beginning as well when we made it. UV resistant, a must, especially if outside. Adhesive spray, definitely a must. Spray it once, very little, 18 to 28 inches away. 18 to 28 inches away from your wreath, not on top of it. You don't want to discolor it. This is fine. At least 1 coat, guys. At least. I use 2. Very minimal. Let it dry. If it dries sticky, then you oversprayed it. Should not dry sticky. It's made for crafts. UV resistant, a must. Seals the ends. Seals the glue. Seals everything. Dries clear. This is a must. Spray it twice. It seals the shape. It will not hurt it. Crayon is a great brand and it's made for crafts. And if it doesn't say clear, don't buy it. Okay? It's pretty. It's dry. You don't have to put a ribbon on it. So once you spray this will all be nice and shaped. Take a pair of gloves and just pull on your little ends to keep its shape down, okay? Mine is not sprayed yet. That'll help keep it down as well. It flattens it out. You only have to do that with adhesive because it sticks it. Then take your little bees. We can put them anywhere. I'll put one here and one here. I think that's what I'm going to do. One here, one here. I think that's what I'll do. They're so cute. And they're not expensive. They come on picks, like 5. I'm going to put one right here. And then I'm going to take another one. I'm going to put a cute little bee right on the mesh. Right here. Just have them facing that way. And this, my friends, includes our sunflower, big sunflower tutorial. This is about 42 to 52 inches. Depends on what one you use. If you use your outer ring, you're going to need a ribbon to hold it up. Or you're going to need some type of string to hold it, because then you're going to use the outer bar. That will bring it about 68 to 72 inches big. So this is plenty big. I'm actually going to go hang this up. If I can find space. I might even take it outside and put it on the exterior so you guys can see how beautiful it is. And I will be right back so you guys can see our finished product. Like, share, subscribe. 3-leaf clover, 4-leaf clover, next. And that also takes a couple days. So bear with me, everyone. It's a big project. Bye, all my viewers. Thank you for all my new viewers. Thank you, subscribers. We are so good. We are growing so fast. We're at 475 views. We are almost at our 500,000 views. Almost at our 500 views. 500,000 views for our Pro Bow large hand. And at our 10,000 subscribers, we're almost at 7,000. I'm giving away a zip snip by Works. So bye, everybody. I will see you in a few minutes so I can show you this. Hey guys, 48 inches. Look. Woohoo! It's beautiful. Beautiful. So proud of this piece. Like, share, subscribe. Everyone, have a blessed night, and I will see you again soon. Bye.